Hi pen friends, this is Sarah. As some of you know, my Grail pen for a long time has been a pen that was offered by Chatterley Luxuries in a very small quantity several years ago, which was called the Stipula Faceted Etruria in the Champaign celluloid. And to my surprise, recently Pen Venture has offered the same pen, and so I was eager to buy this pen even though it's quite expensive. So I received the pen today and it's gorgeous. They still have some, so if you want one, I suggest getting one because this celluloid isn't being made anymore. But I did have a problem with the customer service. So when I bought the pen, it was on their website as having an 18 karat gold nib. And on my receipt it said 18 karat gold nib, but when I got the pen it has a 14 karat gold nib. And so I sent Emmy, who owns Pen Venture, an email, and I said, Emmy, as you can see from my receipt, the pen I ordered was meant to have an 18 karat gold nib. However, as you can see from my attached photo, the pen I received has a 14 karat gold nib. Can you issue me a partial refund to compensate for this discrepancy? Thank you for the quick shipping and beautiful pen. And it was very quick shipping. It was only a week to get here from Emmy, who is in Europe. And, you know, overall I love the look of the pen, but I was disappointed that it didn't have an 18 karat gold nib because I have a few Stipula pens in my collection, and some of them have 14 karat gold nibs and some have 18, and I wanted the 18 karat gold nib that it said it was going to have. And so then I got an email back from Emmy right away, which is good that he responded right away, but he didn't even say sorry that they made a mistake. What he said is, Stipula Stiflex is a flexible nib and it's a 14 karat gold nib. So he expected that I should know because it's called a Stiflex nib that it would be 14 karat gold. But actually, before I bought the pen, I looked up what the Stiflex nib was because I had not heard of that before. And I saw on blog.giardino.it that it says, even the gold nibs of the Stiflex family, 14 karat and 18 karat gold, have a formidable elastic response, ensuring the flexibility that is so much appreciated today. So from that, I thought maybe they came in both 14 karat and 18 karat gold. I did not know about these nibs, and since it said on Pen Venture's website that it was an 18 karat gold nib, I just assumed that it was going to be 18 karat gold. So I don't think that I should be expected to know what the nib is if they make a mistake on their website. And he said, the product is listed by my team that sometimes get things wrong. So then he blames his team for the mistake, but he's not taking any responsibility himself. And he says, it's no need for a compensation. So I don't know, I think that usually if there's a 14 karat gold nib and an 18 karat gold nib, they do have a price difference. And whenever I've bought a really expensive pen before, if there was a mistake made, the person selling the pen, you know, compensated me in some way. For instance, when I dealt with Sid Saperstein of Wall Eversharp, if I had a problem with the pen, he would have me send it back for free, and he sent me like a pen pouch in return with fixing the pen. So there's usually been some sort of compensation and some sort of apology. And then he says, there isn't any 18 karat Stiflex nib. If you don't like the pen, I'll be more than happy to give you a full refund and have it back. May missed the chance to have one, and they will be more than happy to have it. So he's saying, like, other people want this pen, so it doesn't matter what my experience was. I should just send it back. He doesn't say that like he would pay for me to send it back. And he said, I did my part with everything. So he's saying he didn't make a mistake or do anything wrong. And I don't think it's fair for such small thing I overlooked to offer compensations. If you are not happy, send it back. Which I don't think is a good option for me, seeing as I would have to send it back overseas, and I still like the pen. It's just I would like something for, getting the wrong nib on it. And then he says, but if you decide to overlook this major, and he puts it in quotes as if it's not really major misspelling, and he says misspelling 14 karat or 18 karat gold. So I don't consider that a misspelling, like there's several misspellings in this email, but they're not quite as important as like what the gold content of your nib is. I realize that, a 14 karat gold nib can be just as good as an 18 karat gold nib, but I do think it's still important to people, which it is. He says, next time I'll throw in the compensation for this. So I don't really understand what he's saying by that. Like, maybe if I buy another pen, he would do something for me, but he doesn't specify. And then he says, best wishes, Emmy. So I was not very happy with that email. And it just seems like he was trying to throw the responsibility for what happened to, everyone else. Like, it was my team members' fault. It's not my fault. It's your fault. I didn't think that was the kind of customer service that I expected. I've seen a lot of his videos and he seemed really nice and I've heard good things about him, but this is my first time buying from Penventure and I was not impressed. So I just wanted to share my feedback. But still, if you like this pen, I don't know, maybe it's worth just getting it, even though you can't be assured of good customer service. But I don't know if just buying a pen that's awesome is more important than being treated nicely as a customer. Alright, so the lighting now is not very good for a writing sample, but if you would like one, tell me in the comments. I will compare, if you like, I will compare writing with my two faceted Stipula Etrurias. They both have 14 karat gold nibs, except this one is the Stipula, so it does write a little bit differently. So I hope that you think that I'm being fair in this critique of the customer service. Let me know, and hopefully you find this video in some way helpful. Alright, bye pen friends!